Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. This video is a bit of stuff and not, well, they all are really. I was going to say it's a bit of stuff and nonsense. They're all a bit of stuff and nonsense, aren't they? But this one's a bit of stuff and nonsense. And there's no firm, confirmed news in any way, shape, or form that there is a TV show being made by for Disney Plus or BBC with Paul McGann playing the Doctor in it. There's no news about that whatsoever. This is pure, complete speculation, but it's a lot of fun. We like a lot of fun, and I don't think it's idle speculation. Well, I guess all speculation is somewhat idle, but you know, it's not idle speculation, and I think it might actually happen. It's a sort of, well, I'm going to explain why I think it might actually happen in the video. This is from my live stream last night. I'm recording this on November the 16th, Wednesday, November the 16th, so the live stream was on Tuesday the 15th. There you go. Listen, you just saw me doing math. You're lucky I didn't take off my socks so I could use my toes to count up with as well. So this is from the 15th where I go over the story and I talk about it. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things are fantastic. Please do all those things. It genuinely, it does. It genuinely helps me. I don't know, I can say that any stronger. It genuinely helps me. Sign up my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I don't know what you follow, sign up. I don't know. I'm on Instagram now. Instagram.com/Rabbi from another planet. In the video notes, as is my Substack, my email newsletter, which is the greatest thing ever. I mean, people look at my Substack and they go, they're like the monkeys in 2001 looking at the black slab. They're like, oh, it's so incredible. You might not have that reaction, but yeah, many people do. Many people, you may be one that has that reaction. If you're not getting that reaction, sorry. This is why I'm such a terrible salesman. I always laugh at my own BS. I was going to sign up for the paid one. It's $5 a month. Yeah, that might do the trick. Okay, whatever. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Substack, Instagram. Yeah, follow me on the Instagram, baby. And let me head over to me from last night. Okay, so essentially it's like this. According to what we know, I don't like his haircut in this. I do hope in this app they give him a different haircut. Also, that's not his body, right? He apparently had his head photoshopped on someone's body because he couldn't be there at the time, or something like that. Which is probably why the hair looks a bit funny. But yeah, what's going on is this. So part number one of this is when Rusty Davies was first talking about what Doctor Who should be. And this is before, I think, this was a good 6 to 8 months before, it's when It's a Sin was coming out, which I think was the Christmas, it was the year before it became a possibility, or maybe it was right after. I really don't know, right? Where It's a Sin was coming out, and he was talking about Doctor Who. Said, "Oh, Doctor Who! It should be on Disney Plus with 100 spin-off adventures. You should have this adventure. You should have a 10-part season with David Tennant and Matt Smith teaming up, right?" So that was his initial idea. He was actually pitching what he would be doing with Doctor Who, right? Little knowing that seems to be exactly what he's planning on doing with Doctor Who, right? So he's up for previous Doctors. So interestingly, because you would be like, if it was a weaker writer, right, and who was less confident in their Doctor, I think he has so much confidence in shooting, like they would be worried that another Doctor series would detract, right, from the current Doctor. I don't think so. And honestly, I hope somehow, some way, this works out. This actually happens. This works out, and Capaldi gets talked around. I hope so. That'd be fantastic, because we were robbed. We were robbed of 2 years of Capaldi. We actually deserve more, right? And he's not even coming back and doing audios. It's tragic, right? It's genuinely tragic, because he was such an incredible Doctor. And there's no one there in the world who can do it. I'm sorry, right? It's like it's such an incredibly layered performance, because he's one of the greatest actors alive. Of course, you're not going to be able to replicate that easily. But anyway, I digress. Paul McGann. So we know that this is something Russell Lee Davies is indeed up for, because that's how you know when somebody's telling the truth, when they're talking off the cuff, when they don't know somebody's watching. You know why I know he has to come back? Because before Jodie Whittaker started, right, I did a video about this. He was doing an interview on radio, and he said, it'll be terrible if Jodie fails, right? It's going to damage my legacy. It's going to damage Billy Piper's legacy and David Tennant's legacy, right? It'll be absolutely terrible if it fails. And so I think that he was telling the truth, because people tell the truth when they don't know they're telling the truth, right? When no one's looking. So we know. I think he's up for that. One. Two, we know that the reason David Tennant happened and Catherine Tate happened was because of the internet. Because internet buzz, essentially. They had fun, and they said, oh, wouldn't it be fun to do that again? And then, yes, let's do it. Hey, right? And I think that's basically what it was. Right? I think in the same way, I think Russell Lee Davies is very connected to the internet, very connected to fandom, very connected to the pulse of the nation. Right? I think that's his strength, and I really do think that that's his strength. Right? That's why I'm very optimistic for what he's going to do. But I think he's very, very connected to that audience. If he is going to do another Doctor spin-off, Paul McGann is the one to go for, and the internet buzz is for that. So let's have a quick read of this article. Fans overwhelmingly said they want a new show centered around McGann's Eighth Doctor, but it's true when asked about potential Doctor Who spin-offs, and I bet you they were looking, right? Ever since announced Russell Lee Davies was returning as Doctor Who showrunner, talk of potential spin-offs abounded. I think the Ace one is pretty darn likely. David did, after all, previously stress his interest in doing a Marvel-style universe. I mean, he did it beforehand, right? This talk was only further fueled by news of the BBC deal with Disney Plus for an international rights, was suggesting that the series could get $100 million budget. Yeah, I mean, yes. So yes, all these are pieces in this puzzle. A source recently told the site broadcast that a spin-off could be on the way, as their sense was the deal was to investment to fully exploit the franchise and bolster BBC coffers. And Disney is desperate for a success, and don't think they're not. Disney is absolutely desperate for a success. Therefore, we put it to fans, what spin-off would they most like to see in a new series in the Universe be on the way? I mean, a Dalek one is also pretty much a no-brainer, isn't it? I hope they give that to Nick Briggs. The response came thick and fast, and fans overwhelmingly said they would like to see a new series of Paul McGann. Eighth Doctor Missing Adventures is about time. I do agree. McGann's Eighth Doctor famously had a long history of Big Finish audio dramas, but only appeared 3 times. Once in his own TV movie, once in the 50th anniversary, Short Night of the Doctor, and most recently a cameo appearance alongside the classic Doctor and Power of the Doctor. I forgot about the third one, which I just saw. Right, he made a big impact on fans. With one of saying, Eighth Doctor Missing Adventures, it's about time. It really is. Listen, I'm afraid India Fisher, that Podocell, darling, too many kids down the road. You can't. You are not the svelte, sexy Charlie. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is, darling. Another man said they would want anything that starts Paul McGann as Eighth Doctor. One third said, give us the promised 1996 a proper series of McGann. I mean, maybe a 6-part story, a 4-part story, something like that would be awesome. Like, wouldn't that be great? Oh man, it'd be so good. And they could do more than one in production at once. And they could. Oh man, okay. Fan casting here. Toby Whithouse doing a Halloween spooky one, right? Oh, 3-parter. Wikipaldi. Okay. Oh, Nerdgasm. Oh, the surge. I feel my mail-in ballot. Amongst the many responses calling for McGann's return, there are other suggestions. One fan called for River Song Adventures in Time. No. And I mean, it's not bad, but no. Missy could be a spec. Missy was good, actually. So said it. Clara Ash's dear. No. Doctor's Daughter, Jenny, Joe Jones, Torchwood Revival. No. Okay, the McGann one's the one to go for, mate. The McGann one is the one to go for. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.